somebody somewhere else in the world said, like, oh, you're an American and you juggle, and you're from New York, you should go to this thing.
I had tried to juggle many years before, but I could never quite get it. About 6 months later, I came here and they had a juggling club.
I saw people juggling, so I came by and they asked, I was like, you guys juggle here? And I was like, yeah. I'm like, every day? They're like, yeah. I'm like, all year? They're like, yeah, come on. And then once I was actually able to juggle, I just kept coming by and doing it and doing it and doing it. It's very community-based. Yeah! I always tried to do a lot of extracurriculars, and I always had a hard time getting into them because at a certain point, you're sort of barred from doing them if you're not already amazing. And here, I didn't have to be amazing to come. And I didn't know that much about juggling, but I kept coming and I kept learning and growing and doing more.
So the Bryant Park Juggling Club, the way it came to be is that I always juggled near the place where I worked and then was transferred to work 1 block from here in Bryant Park. And just kept doing what I'd normally done, juggling in the park just on my lunch break. In 2009 fall and spring 2010, people started joining me and never ever stopped. We've issued almost 6,000 of these pins that say I learned to juggle at Bryant Park. So it's this wonderful group of friends with a shared passion.
So just 2 to the right on a 4 count? Up and pass.
So in the winter, I'm here 5 days a week, 6 times a week, twice on Tuesday. And then in April, when the weather starts getting warmer, I'll start coming on Saturdays. People show up. It was just great. It's just a wonderful thing. I learned most of what I know here. Our main goal is to teach people. We've taught many thousands of people how to juggle. And I learned how to teach people how to juggle right here.
I was in between schools. My grandmother had passed away and I didn't have enough money to keep going without taking major loans. So I came back home. I took a year off, sort of. I had to go to a back to work program, which is about job readiness. But I was focused on going to school. So I decided to come down to the Stephen A. Schwartzman Library in Bryant Park because I wanted to study there. And then I just saw the juggle. I'm like, oh my God, you guys are juggling. I had left much of my social life in New Jersey. It was just me and my family. And family gets pretty stressful, so it was nice to have a community I could come out to, sort of be myself and not have to be someone. So I just kept coming and coming and coming. And now I've been to 3 different schools and like 6 different jobs. I just like being around these people. That's a big part of it. These people who, they're from all different walks of life, and I just get to see them again. And it's nice because, things don't change that much that week, but there's always something to talk about. There's always something new.
The regulars here, they're very welcoming. So I just told them, oh, I'm new here. I wanted to learn some more juggling, and then some guy just taught me.
There's nothing better than the joy and sometimes really surprise of people realizing that they can actually do this thing, because so many people don't think that they can do it. There's a real mental block that a lot of people have towards this. For some reason, I don't know why.
The regulars, there's a core group of people that are here every week, regardless, every Tuesday night, regardless. And they're my friends, you get to know people, you get to have these good relationships. And so it's my juggle family.
All right, smile big. Say 10 years, people 10 years.
I had never brought a cake for my juggle family, so I decided the 10-year Tuesday night juggleversary was a good excuse.
Jugglers.